myself. Oh, hi, YouTube.
One.
It's recording.
Is it?
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, now it is.
Oh, how cute, your little rearview mirror.
Oh, it's gonna be a while. Holy crap. We're gonna go all the way down here. Hey, at least this will give us a better range test. Alright guys, so in this video, I decided I want to do a range test for me going to work and coming back. So I want to let you know that I have reset my trip. 0 miles per hour and 0 miles traveled. Follow along if you want. If not, just skip to the end of the video if you want to see the results. It's all up to you. If you're new to the channel, we've had a lot of problems with our RX. Our controller exploded, and the people that are returning that watch my videos, you'll know that, hey, we're back on the RX. I'm so happy to have this thing back. So you guys might be wondering, oh cool, like SUPER73 sent you the controller so you can fix your bike. And no, not yet. They still say that they are going to send a controller out to fix this bike because it is under warranty. But no, I actually had to pay for it myself. I commented on the SUPER73 group, and some guy from Hawaii hit me up and he said he had one. And it was expensive though. He wanted 160 bucks for it, but I was like, you know what, I'll just pay for it, whatever. I just want to have my bike up and running. And then when SUPER73, whenever they get their stock in, because there's no time frame on when they're getting their stock updated. So once they send that to me, that'd be great, but who knows, it could be 2 months from now. And you know what's crazy too is I contacted SUPER73 and I told them if I could just buy an extra one so I can have one that's warranted, you know, I don't pay for it, they send it to me, but I can buy an extra one. And they told me that no one can buy extra controllers right now, and it's only for warranty purposes only is how they're giving out people controllers. So honestly, that's kind of shitty on SUPER73 if you ask me. That means that people that don't have their bike running and they need a controller and it's not under warranty, like, are they just SOL, they're screwed? A little shame to SUPER73 for doing that to people, and they're still selling tons and tons of bikes, but they can't get controllers out to people or even batteries at some point because they're sold out, where people want to get their bike up and running, so they just have a big paperweight like I did. I think we haven't rode this bike in about 3 weeks, and I'm finally on it. I was almost just about to say screw it and sell it to somebody that wants to change it to 72 volt or do something crazy with it, because trying to get parts from SUPER73 was just not working, and who wants to have a bike just sitting there? Like, I definitely wouldn't. Give me some room, people. But yeah, I'm beyond pumped to be on this bike again. So now that I've rode the Ariel Grizzly and this one, I'll tell you this right off the bat. I know you guys love comparisons, and if you guys are really true to watching my channel, I can't put everything in the title, description saying, oh, a comparison versus SUPER73, and then a range test, and then first ride back on the SUPER73 RX. You know, I can't put all that in the title. It's not going to catch on. But if you guys stick around on the channel, obviously we're doing a range test right now, and also want to give a little bit of a comparison compared to the Ariel. If this bike had Ariel rider's power, I don't care about the capacity, I don't care about the dual batteries, the front motor, rear motor. If it just had the power that the Ariel rider had in the SUPER73, I would take this bike all day. It's just fantastic. The way the bars sit, the way the bike looks, the way the bike feels. I'm not a huge fan. Oh God, this bike doesn't have that torque. I'm not a huge fan of exactly like how slow this like bike is. I will say overall, I do love it. I wish that guy would have gave me the, what the hell? Throwing stuff. He could have gave me the three feet rule instead of coming so close to me. But I just love how this bike feels. I love how it looks. It's so comfortable. Other than the seat needs to be replaced, but the seating position, the bars, I mean everything. I just love how it's set up. I love all the extra room in the frame where you can put a bunch of stuff. So I plan on, if I keep this bike, I want to get a bag for it. I have a cup holder already, but I don't know if I'm gonna get the cage. It's like a little carrying basket, and then I'm gonna have a Blackburn bag on the top. I don't know if I'm gonna do both, but I really want to use this for when I got to get groceries at my work. Oh, this is gonna be a while. Holy crap. This is gonna be a hot minute. I don't see the train moving at all, so we're gonna go all the way down here, and hopefully it's not blocked off. This is gonna be a long way to work though, I'll tell you that, if I come all the way down here. At least I leave for work early. I don't start for another 30 minutes, so we are good. Oh, and here's another update. SUPER73, I ordered some street tires from them because they're available on the website. And guess what? They gave me a tracking number, they gave me all that information, and then they canceled my shipment. And I was like, what the hell? I didn't find out until a few days after they canceled it. Reached out to them, but I haven't heard anything. But it's like, I don't understand why they canceled my order and they haven't gave me a refund on it yet. And I ordered those $50 street tires. I was gonna put them on this bike because 99% of everything I do is on the street. Hey, at least this will give us a better range test. Because if you think about it, now I'm going a lot more farther than I normally do because my work is 6 miles both ways. Really gonna put some miles on this bike, so we'll really be able to see how well it does. And if you notice, all my riding is gonna be at like top speed. I don't ride these bikes like a little baby. I don't do 15, 20 miles an hour. I'm always going super, super fast. I wonder if we can really heat up these motors. Pedaling it the way I am right now. Not pedaling, the way I'm riding it. Well, at least I didn't block this one off. Oh my God, there's a lot of shit on the side of the road. I do not want to ride over there. That's all I need is another flat. That other day with the Ariel, that sucked. That was really, really bad. No one hit me. No one hit me. I don't like coming this way. I don't even think there's a bike lane on this whole street over here. Yeah, I really don't think there is. I can go in the dirt if I really want to, but then I'm really pushing getting a flat. Man, let's hope we don't die on this road. We're on a road that does about 50 miles an hour. Everyone does 55, 60. I drive on this road all the time, and that's exactly what everyone does. And there's no bike lane. And we've been full out throttle on this bike for what, how long now? Probably 5 minutes. Feels like about 5 minutes. We've been on it so much, I feel like my thumb's hurting, so I actually might start pedaling because, no lie, my thumb is starting to like burn with holding that button. So now we got a bike lane. Hey, here we go. So I want to know your guys' thoughts. If you want to drop them in the comment, if you're watching the video at this point in time, take a second, go down in the comments and let me know how you guys feel about the SUPER73 versus the Grizzly, the 52 volt, the dual motor, dual battery. It could either be the version 1 or version 2, doesn't matter. But I really want to know your opinion on everything. I want to know, you know, like, not that you just like it for the power. I want to know if you actually like how it looks. I want to know your pros and cons. And I want to see if they're like similar to kind of how I am, because I feel like the Ariel Rider Grizzly is just really, really ugly, but it performs very, very well. Whereas a SUPER73 just has that look to it. I mean, it just looks badass, but it's not as fast, and it's slightly more expensive. So I'm just curious, you know, I would really like to know like what you guys think in the comments about it. And my bike lane disappears. Fresno, fix your stuff. Definitely we're gonna have to wait until we get back. I can kind of give you a rough estimate of how far we went on the battery, and right now it's looking like it's dead on. We used about 25, 26%, because it's right in between this button display right here. What up? I didn't know it was you, because I didn't know we could wear pink. Oh. All right, I'll see you guys in the nighttime.
Myself. Oh, hi YouTube. It's recording.
Is it?
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, now it is.
Oh, how cute. You have a rearview mirror.
It actually works very, very good. You gonna try to ride it?
Okay, drive. I mean, yeah, drive, right?
There you go.
Drive safely.
My phone's on there because I'm doing a range test, so I want to keep it on there, so it gives me the range of when I travel. Just don't go.
The Z is different. I can totally tell the difference now from the ZX and this one right here.
Yeah.
Like especially.
But this one has suspension, so it's real good.
Where'd he go? Oh,
He just dipped.
Yeah, he's gone. Smashing.
dang.
Look at him. You're smashing.
Dude, I was.
I saw you smashing this way.
Over there, I was like, I'm gonna really go.
I was like, dang.
Yeah, I'm getting braver on this thing.
Yeah.
I love it.
So this one's 4 miles an hour faster than the ZX.
I can totally tell.
But I feel like the ZX picks up faster, and this one's a little tiny bit slower, like picking up the speed. But still good though.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, you used more of the pedals this time to get going, but when I got out there, that's when I really throttled it.
Yeah. Nice.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it.
No problem. You guys trying it? You guys gonna go down to it?
I'm scared I'm gonna eat shit.
Me too. That's what
Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys. Don't say that. Do not say that.
God, imagine just like as soon as you take off here. Like,
That's what happened.
like right there.
Yeah, that's what happened. Right when I went down the little yellow strips over there, as soon as I turned, it started going flat, and I'm like, are you kidding? All right, I'll see you. I'm gonna get home. I gotta do 2 videos, and I'll probably be up till like 4 or 5. Yeah.
Alright, good night.
Later. All right, guys, let's get on the way. Keep forgetting I gotta use the sidewalk and don't go this way. All right, so when I let my buddy Michael at work ride it right now, I made sure to have my phone on, so we still are recording all the miles that we're traveling. So don't worry, I want to get a accurate reading. I see Michael. My buddy Michael is waiting for me to pass by. Did they just flash me with their high beams and I'm on a damn bike? My headlight is not that bright. I'm really curious to see where our battery is gonna be at when we get back. I haven't done a range test on this bike yet. I assume it would get really, really good though. I'm so happy I'm back on this bike. So happy it's working. It's expensive for what it is, but it's a fantastic bike to me. Like, it fits my style. I wish I could modify it to go a little bit faster. I wish they made mods easier so I can just add some stuff on. It wouldn't be too hard. But overall though, I love this thing. I feel like I would be very, very happy with this bike the way it is out of the box, just more torque. I think what a company needs to do, and I mean, maybe at one point they will, because these bikes are very popular. They remind me of like Hondas. There's so many companies out there that make parts for this bike. I feel like that's why a lot of people get these bikes, because you can find anything you really want for this bike to customize it. That's a big selling point when people want to buy bikes. But no one makes like a plug and play battery and controller kit or a hub motor or anything like that. Like, it'd be cool if a website said, okay, 205S motor laced to a SUPER73 wheel, ready to bolt on, but you will need a 72 volt battery and a controller, and they can sell the parts separate, and then you could also sell it as a kit, and maybe the kit's like $3 grand, $3,500, whatever it needs to be, like maybe a starter kit and then like an elite kit. But someone needs to make it so people can just buy this stuff for their SUPER73, switch out the wheel, hook up a few wires, a few plugs, no cutting, no slicing, no soldering. That should be done on the company side. And I feel like people would sell them. It is obviously going to be twice as much as the bike is worth itself, but people like me would do it. But I'm not one person that's going to buy a hub motor, do all this custom work to figure out what it needs to be laced with, the hubs, and then once you start the project, you have to go through with it. And then you got to figure out the battery you want to use and how you're going to mount it, and then you have to figure out the controller that you're going to use. And for most of the controllers, you're going to be probably hacking up wires to put, you know, everything together, and then they get the headlights to work, the display, whatever you use to work. I mean, it's just, there's a lot going on. That's why on my Serval, that's why I like it so much, because it was plug and play. For me to get the bike over 60 miles an hour, it was straight plug and play for me. I just put a controller, BAC 4000, with a plug and play wire kit, and it was like 800 bucks. I think that's when I bought it anyway. I think they went up. But 800 bucks, and it took the bike from 44 miles an hour to 63, I believe. 63 or 64 is what I got it up to before going 72 volt. That's why I tell a lot of people, you do not need to do a 72 volt battery unless you're just a speed demon and you really want that extra like power and torque down low, but you really don't need it. So someone needs to do something in the SUPER73 community. Oh God. Smacked my nut on that one. It was green for you. No, I'm going that way. I feel bad now. So I'm pointed straight, but I didn't want to block them off. I'd have to go a little bit around and then back my bike up. But they thought I was going straight. So my bad. Sometimes these bikes are a little bit more sketchy getting places. But the thing with the bike is, most of the time you don't get places fast like you do a car. But you want to get there as fast as possible. So I'm sorry, but if there's no cops at a four-way stop or a stop sign and there's cars there, a light, whatever it is, I'm gonna roll through it. I'm gonna come to a safe roll where I can see, but I'm not stopping because it already takes a while to get places, and you know, we're technically a bike. They don't really care. Some places are different. Just go off of your city. If they were cracking down on my city, definitely I would be stopping everywhere to make sure I don't get a ticket for it. But cops around here, they can give a shit less. See, like right now, like I slow down enough so just in case someone's speeding and don't even see the stop sign, they hit me, I want to at least don't go through it doing 30 miles an hour, but forget completely stopping. That just defeats the purpose of keep rolling, especially on this bike with no torque. Man, it would take you forever to get back up to speed again, so you want to keep that momentum going. And plus, they're trying to pass a bill in California where motorcycles and bicyclists can do rolling stops, only because we're a lot faster. There was an article about it. Look it up. I'm not lying. If you really look it up, they're trying to pass something like that. So like right now, there's hella cars, so like I will stop, but go, you can go. So alright guys, I'm almost back to the house. I'll pull up and I'll show you exactly how far it went to the battery percent that we're on, and we will see what we get. So I'll see you in a second. Someone having a party? Sounds like a party. Alright, so I had to close the garage. I was gonna do it outside, but someone's playing some music and don't need that copyright crap coming up on me. So let's show you all the details. We did 13.36 miles. If you can see that, maybe get a side angle. I want to make sure that's coming across. 13.36 miles. We did a top speed of 32.15 miles per hour. That was when we were coming to work. I believe that was down, coming down the overpass, I believe. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to connect the charger. I know you can go on the app and I think you can get your percentage, I think. But instead of doing all that, get my phone out, I'm just going to hook it up. I'm not going to leave it charged right now because we just got done writing it. But just for now, 52%, if you can read that. Might be a little blurry. So sorry if you guys can't read that. I don't know how well that's going to come across over the GoPro. But yes, 52% is what it's showing on me. So we almost killed half the battery for, let's just say 13.5 miles. If we go down 2 more percent, let's just say 13.5 miles. So, I mean, that's not too bad. That means you'd roughly get probably 26 miles out of this bike. I'm gonna call it about 25 because that extra 5%, you really can't use anything with it. So I'm gonna say 20, man, let's say 24, 25. I know I keep changing the number, but trying to be realistic here. But I'd say 24, 25 miles full out how I was with my riding. That's what I did. So